This is take 3. I'm so annoyed. One, I did this first in my living room. This is my MacBook, which I usually film on. But I decided I would try filming on my camera, which I did in my living room, and I didn't like the way it came out. I don't think it's the camera's fault. I think it's the living room's fault because in my bedroom, the light, I get so much natural light, and in my living room, I don't. Because in my bedroom, well, I have big windows on both sides, but in my bedroom, there are no buildings like directly behind me. So a lot of light comes in, but in the living room, there are buildings on the other side of the street and trees and there's just never as much light. So that was take 1. Then take 2, I did this. I took my MacBook to go into my living room to do the next part of editing and whatever I wanted to do to actually put it up on YouTube. And my MacBook froze and the video was gone. So annoyed. And then I sat there and I was like, if I don't do it now, when am I going to do it? Because my makeup is freshly done and that's the point of this video. So let's get on to it. The point of the video is the fact that I went to Neiman Marcus today. I saw my friend Danielle. She did my makeup. Oh God, I sound annoyed. She did my makeup, but she refreshed my eyebrows, which is awesome. And then, God, I lost my train of thought. Oh, so then she said, I'm going to go get a couple different eyeshadow palettes from the Marc Jacobs counter. You can tell me, which one you like. And let me just rewind. She really works at the Lancôme counter at Neiman Marcus in Boston, but she is not beholden to one brand. And I will also put her contact information in the description box below. So if you are in the area and you would like to have your makeup done, you can. Or if you're not, you can still contact her. And actually, should I put her Instagram? I'll put her Instagram and you can contact her through there. But she can also ship you anything you need if you need help with anything. But okay, so she brought out 2 eyeshadow palettes. One had warmer, bronzier tones, which I am generally drawn to. And the other was a little cooler, more plum kind of tones, which I am not always as drawn to, but I do feel like people, when they put it on me, I like it. So I said, why don't we try that? Because it's something different. So I got on my eyes, I have the Marc Jacobs, I should know by heart now because I've done it 3 times, Provocateur palette. So here is the front, here is the back, and then here it is. And even this really bright pink, she used a little of that in the center of my lid. It might look scary here, but it's not scary. So this is, I really like it, and I'm really excited to kind of play with it on my own. So that's the new eyeshadow. Then I had gone in clean faced. I literally just put on mascara. So she's like, what do you have on your face? I'm like, nothing. She's like, good. So she used on me the Lancôme Cushion Foundation. Initially, I wasn't sure what she was putting on me. And then I looked in the mirror and it looked so good. And I was like, did you use that cushion thing on me that I have? And she said, yeah. Why? I'm like, she was like, it looks better when someone else does it. I'm like, exactly. But she said I used a brush and I really, I think she worked on more than I had been. I had really been using, and here, this is it. This is mine. It's this, this cushion thing. And I had been using just one of these puffs to put it on. And I've been really using it for a summer, not even for coverage, but just a little evening out of my skin. And anyway, I think it can give me more coverage than I've been using it for. So she used a brush, and I think she maybe worked it in a little more. But I'm gonna play with this because I really like what she did to me. Then next, this was a little interesting to me. I love using a highlighter. And I usually put highlighter on after my blush or bronzer, and she put it on before. And it's this lovely, glowy Lancôme Dual Finish Highlighter in Luminous Gold. And here it is. You can see the Luminous Gold. And I like it. Like, I like to be glowy. It is pretty glowy. So for people that like a more subtle highlighter, this might not be the right highlighter for you. But if you're like me and you like to be fully highlighted, this is lovely. And then for blush, she put on this Lancôme Shimmer Plum something. Shimmer Plum, whatever that says. But there, this is the blush she used on me. And then, was that it? That was it. So that's what she did on my face. And then the other thing I just wanted to mention is I was chatting with her, and she was talking, she had done a little Instagram video. There's this, like, one of those face apparatus things you can use, you know, little machines called, I think, the Glow Pro. And she had done a little Instagram video on it, and she really likes it. And she told me today that, you know, I asked her about it. I'm like, what does it really do? And so she tried to explain to me what it does, like how it works, which I don't totally understand. But I guess the point of it is it's supposed to make your skin regenerate collagen. So it does things to your skin without having to put things on them. Your skin just produces naturally more of what you want it to produce, I guess, as a result of using this thing. But also, it apparently makes the products you do use kind of soak in better. I don't know what, you know, I don't know what the professional lingo is, but you get my point. So I'm curious to know if any of you all have tried it. I was thinking I might get one. So she told me she was using it, and then she stopped using it for some period of time, and then she totally noticed a difference, so she went back to using it. So I'm interested in, maybe I'd be curious to know if any of you have any experience with it. And then, having said that, so you may or may not recall, I had gotten a few Lancôme beauty products like a month or so ago, and I used them at first. And then with all my kind of traveling, I was just bringing small sizes of things, so I didn't bring this particular stuff with me. And then my skin, I don't know if it's a result of this or not, but then my skin got all a mess, and I had a facial Monday. And now that I feel like my skin is back to like being good, I want to really get back into a good regimen. So just to tell you again, I got this Lancôme Ultimate Beautifying Lotion, which this is basically like a spray that you spritz on your face before you do, like, wash your face, and then before you do anything else, you use this. And then I got this serum, which is the Visionaire Advanced Skin Corrector. So it's in, like, you know, just a little pump. You just do a pump or two over your, before you do your moisturizer. So I'm going to go back to using this because I'm bad about the serum, like using serums. And actually, when I got my facial the other day, the gal was like, "Are you using a serum?" And I was like, "Well, I have a bunch of serums. I haven't been using them." So I'm going to go back to using this. And then at night, after I washed my face, I had been, and I'm going back to doing this too, using this daily replenishing oil from Lancôme. So that's the update on some new makeup items and skincare routine. And then the last thing I just wanted to mention is that I have 2 videos planned. One I will probably do maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow probably. And then the next one will probably not be till like at least next week. But what I have planned are these. One, I have bought some new things. I have a Chanel item, a Saint Laurent item, a Chloe item. I have like some major things to show you guys. So I want to do an updated, like a new haul, but an update to my last haul from Net-a-Porter, because from Net-a-Porter and Bergdorf, because I did send some things back. Partially, thank you so much for your feedback. It's always nice to have someone else, like, I do my little, try-ons, and I get feedback from a multitude of people, and I just think it's really helpful. So I did send some things back. So one video is going to be that, updated haul, like what's new and what I sent back. And then the other video that I was thinking of doing, and you have to let me know, I feel like this is the kind of thing you guys would be interested in. It's I love watching hauls, and this is another thing I love to watch is like lookbooks. So what I was thinking of doing is doing like a fall like lookbook kind of thing, but for me more specifically geared towards trying to plan for some outfits that I can bring to New York that I can mix and match together. Because for those of you who know, or maybe those of you who don't, let me just remind you, I am going to go, my plan is I'm going to go live in New York for a couple months and try it out and maybe try to find a job there. So I want to kind of plan for what I'm going to bring, because 2 whole months is a long time when you love your clothes. So I thought if I could put together a few looks and make sure I knew, how things can work with each other. So that's the other video, but that'll take definitely more time for me to do. So anyway, that is what is up at the moment. And then I am today going to, Alicia's hosting an event at the St. John Boutique that I'm going to this evening, and then a whole gaggle of us gals are going out after. So that is the end of my yapping. God help me, this is the 3rd time, hopefully 3rd time's a charm, and I will see you soon. Bye.